In this video we are going to talk about 10 ways to deal with grieving the loss of your beloved pet. So before we start, please like this video, subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel Relaxing Cat, for future updates. 10. Allow yourself to grieve but don't blame yourself. Grief is a difficult emotion to deal with. It may appear that the best way to deal with it is to try to resist it, ignore it, or completely shut down. Repressing and ignoring the event, on the other hand, will result in even more painful feelings in the future. Allowing yourself to go through the 5 stages of grief, denial, anger, depression, bargaining, and acceptance, is the best thing you can do. Regardless of what others may say, being shocked and sad after the loss of a beloved pet is perfectly normal and acceptable. Pet owners frequently blame themselves for their pet's death. You might be thinking to yourself, if only I had taken my cat to the vet sooner. Or, if only I had double-checked the door was shut before my dog went out. Expect to feel guilty, but don't hold yourself responsible for the loss. If you're feeling guilty, try to think of death as a series of events rather than a single event. If you take a step-by-step look at what happened, you'll see that you weren't at fault. You would have done something to prevent the death if it had been possible. 9. Set up a memorial and heal yourself. A pet, like a family member, is worthy of being remembered and honored. Setting up a memorial for a pet is a wonderful way to honor the love you shared with them throughout their lives and to help bring closure to their passing. You can do a lot of things for a memorial. If you're looking for inspiration, Humane Goods is proud to present the Rainbow Bridge Memorial wind chimes, which can be seen below. These chimes have a lovely ring to them, and they help to capture the spirit of the lovely Rainbow Bridge legend about pets who pass away. It's also critical to recognize that healing and recovery are personal experiences. There is no set period of time in which you must recover from a loss. Some people, for example, can return to work within a week or 2. Others may have to wait months for their pain to subside. Recognize that grieving is a process that should not be rushed, and don't berate yourself if you're still grieving weeks or months after the event. 8. Talk to your children and take some time off. For young children, losing a family dog, cat, fish, or other animal, especially if it is their first experience with loss, can be extremely painful. As a result, it's critical to speak with them directly about the problem and offer comfort. To describe what happened, use simple, clear words and try to put their emotions into words. Recognize that it's okay to be sad, and offer to help them set up or attend a memorial. You could, for example, find a lovely poem about the loss of a pet and read it together to help bring the event to a close. Dealing with loss is a mentally and physically draining experience. The pain can be so intense that you may feel as if you don't have enough energy to do your normal activities or work. However, it's critical to take control of your stress and emotions. After the loss of a pet, set aside some time away from work and any stressful activities. Don't be afraid to carry a lighter load for several days or weeks at a time. Pushing through the unpleasant feelings and grinding on will only have a negative impact on your work and health. 7. Talk to someone about it. If you have any questions about how your pet died, don't hesitate to contact your trusted veterinarian and request an autopsy. Knowing what caused your pet's death, whether it was due to poisoning, illness, disease, or something else, can help you put the event behind you. If you understand what happened, you can also help prevent future losses and protect your other pets. Do not attempt to deal with your grief and negative emotions on your own. Speaking with others about the loss of a pet is one of the most effective ways to heal. It may appear humiliating at first, but the truth is that almost everyone has been hurt by a loss at some point in their lives. Make contact with other pet owners who have been in a similar situation. They could be friends, neighbors, or even strangers from pet loss forums. People in your support network can assist you in regaining control of your life by offering advice or performing small favors in your time of need. 6. Schedule your fun activities. Although we've already talked about how important it is to accept your pet's fate and allow yourself to grieve, obsessing over your pet's death is unhealthy. Consider an enjoyable activity, preferably one that takes place outside of your home. This can be as simple as going for a bike ride, getting some ice cream, or bowling. This can be done with a friend, a family member, or even by yourself. This can help you take your mind off your pet for a while and release endorphins, which can help you feel better. Exercising is one of the most effective and scientifically proven ways to feel better and become healthier. When you begin exercising, your brain produces a substance called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which makes you feel more relaxed and helps you think more clearly. The best part is that endorphins and BDNF can be obtained without running a marathon or participating in a triathlon. A brisk walk can instantly improve your mood and help you feel better. 5. Prepare some healthy meals and get plenty of sleep. After the death of your pet, your normal routine is likely to be disrupted. This includes what you eat and when you eat it. When you would normally prepare a healthy dinner, you may opt for fast food because you are tired and depressed. Although eating healthy is the last thing on your mind, many therapists believe that now is the most important time to eat regular, nutritional foods rich in vitamins and minerals. Eating on a regular schedule can help to stabilize your mood, and eating a nutritious, balanced meal will provide your body with the energy it requires to deal with the situation mentally and physically. The majority of people report having trouble sleeping after losing a pet. Sleeping all night will not improve the situation and will only make you feel worse the next day. There are a few things you can do if you're having trouble falling and staying asleep after the death of a pet. Make sure your bedroom is completely dark and free of any lights that might disturb your sleep. 4. Consider calming practice and don't forget your other pets. It's natural for your mind to spin and be filled with stressful thoughts after a traumatic event. As a result, you should think about starting a calming practice like meditation or listening to soothing music. Not only have numerous studies demonstrated the health benefits of meditation, but it can also help to relax your mind and reduce the amount of sad, confusing, and hurtful thoughts that come to mind throughout the day. Just because one of your pets died doesn't mean you should ignore or forget about the others. Many people who have multiple pets have discovered that when one dies, the others are affected emotionally as well. Not only should you follow their usual care routine, but you should also consider spending some extra time with them. You'll both benefit and be able to cope with the loss if you work together. 3. Establish new routines and patterns. It can be difficult to cope with the loss of a pet when our habits, routines, and patterns are disrupted. If you walk your dog every day at 12 p.m., for example, you'll be reminded of their passing when 12 p.m. arrives. Even seeing your pet's water dishes, beds, or toys around the house can bring back painful memories. As a result, it's critical to develop new routines and habits. These aren't meant to help you forget about your pet. Rather, they're meant to help you continue to live a healthy, meaningful life. Donating your pet's accessories to other animals in need, such as a local shelter, is one step you can take. You can substitute new activities for the ones you used to do with your pet. 2. Don't rush to replace your pet and seek professional help. Unfortunately, many people mistakenly believe that getting a new, similar pet will help them feel better and return to their normal routine. It's important to remember, however, that each pet is unique and irreplaceable. Rushing out to get a new pet will only mask the pain and add to the stress of having a new animal. Before you adopt a new pet, take some time to acknowledge, grieve, and reflect on your previous one. Everyone has their own way of dealing with grief, but if it's affecting your ability to function, you should seek professional help from a therapist or doctor. There's no shame in seeing a therapist because losing a loved one is a traumatic and stressful experience for anyone. Also, if you don't have any friends or family members with whom you can discuss your loss, seeing a therapist is a good idea. 1. Finally, adopt a pet in need. Your pet was a one-of-a-kind individual who will never be replaced. However, just because you were saddened by the loss of your pet does not mean you should never adopt another. In fact, many people who have lost pets have said that honoring the lost pet's memory by adopting a new pet in need is one of the best ways to help them move on. The truth is that millions of homeless cats and dogs will be euthanized this year due to a lack of a suitable home. Adopting another from a homeless shelter after the healing is complete could be a win-win situation for everyone. So that's it for today's video. What do you think of our list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear more from us, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notification before you go. Thank you for watching Relaxing Cat, and come back for more.